my new subscribers, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tad bit different from the other videos that I post. If you are new to my channel, I have posted several videos to share my tips and techniques for growing long, thick, healthy hair. But in today's video, I am going to share with every single lady out there the best place to meet a man. I continuously talk to women, single women, that, they always say it's so hard to find a man. They've been single for so long. We come across these bitter women that's mad at the world. They see you with your man or your husband and roll their eyes, or some of them even check out your man, girl, while you are right there with your man. They don't care. So in today's video, I'm going to share with everyone the best place, the best place to find a man. I think I mentioned this, that I was going to do this video in a previous video. I think it was the ISO Plus, my BFF video. I think I did mention that I was going to do this video. I hadn't forgot, y'all. So, the best place, I believe, to meet a man is Home Depot. And I know you're probably sitting there like, girl, what? Home Depot? Yes, girl. Look, Home Depot, there are men everywhere. Okay, I'm talking about the employees. You got the contractors, a whole lot of contractors. And girl, look, they don't discriminate. You got your Hispanic men, a whole lot of Hispanic men. You got your white men, your black men. And when you go in there, it's like they all just flock to you. When they see a lady, it's like they just get excited. All of them, they just get excited. Everybody want to come over and ask you, do you need some help? The contractors want to come over and give you their card, basically giving you their telephone number. And, it just amazes me, like, how many men are actually in Home Depot. And then you hear women saying, oh, I can't find a man. I'm like, damn, all the men, they're in Home Depot. Go to Home Depot and guarantee you're going to find a man. And if you think about it, girl, the contractors or even the employees, they got a job, right? The contractors, what? They going to build your house. They can put you some new hardwood floors in. They can come over and do your plumbing. Girl, look, you cannot beat that, okay? A man with skills and a job. Okay, as far as the employees, hey, they got a job. And some of those have skills too, okay? Okay, I'm going to share this little story with y'all that my mom told me a while back. I don't know if it's true, but it's very, very funny to me. She was telling me about this lady she knows that, well, she knew this lady. The lady was a librarian, and she said that the lady was a virgin, had never been with a man, never had a man or anything. My mama told me that lady lost her mind because she had never been with a man. You like, really, really been with a man? Girl, she said the lady lost her mind now. Now, I don't know how true that is, but, it could be true. Because you notice how single women, it's like single women have a lot of animosity or envy, or it's like bitterness, just bitterness. So I can see how that could be. And I'm not talking about every single woman, because some women are happy with being single, and I get it. Trust me, I get it, girl. Okay, and I'm going to share this story with y'all that my grandmama told me. We call her Big Mama. So, this was before I got married, right? Big Mama, she passed away. But, Big Mama told me, I don't know if you've been following my channel, you're a subscriber. I probably never mentioned, I have a son. My son is, he's 22. He'll be 23 in February. Okay, so anyway, it was just me and him. I was single, just me and my son. You know, I had bought a house and all of that good stuff, you know, blah, blah, whatever. So I was talking to my grandmama one day, and she asked me, you don't have a man? And I was like, no, Big Mama, I don't want no man because, you know, men ain't no good these days, and they this and they that. Girl, look, Big Mama was not trying to hear that. Big Mama told me, no, baby, you need a man. You need to get you a man. And she was telling me how my son, you know, he needs to have like a man or a father figure in his life. And I was like, no, Big Mama, I don't want, you know, I don't want no man, I'm fine. Just, and I was happy by myself. That's why I say I get it, you know, women that wants to be single, I get it. But girl, look, Big Mama insists that I get me a man. And so, you know, after time passed on, I never forgot that conversation that we had. I started thinking, well, shoot, you think about it. Girl, look, Big Mama always had a man. She was older. I don't know, Big Mama probably was like 80, 90 something when she passed away. But girl, look, Big Mama always had a man, girl. And it seems like she was always dating like the preacher. She would always date the preacher of the church, girl. And then when he passed away, they'd get another preacher, girl. Big Mama started dating that preacher. She always had a man. So, you know, it's funny to me now. I can think back like, oh, so she really did believe it, girl. No, you need a man. So for those of you who wants to know how I met my husband, or well, let me say this, for those of you who wants to know where I met my husband, I met my husband in the mall. And I'm going to tell y'all this little story, girl. As I mentioned, I was single. I'm trying to think back. I was single, just me and my son. And I was happy being single. I had got out of a bad relationship, happy being single. So I was in the mall one day, going to New York and Company. I told you I like that store. So I was going to the mall. I was in the mall one day, going to the store. And so as I was walking, I saw my husband now. He was, I was on one side of the floor in the mall. He was on the other side. He was walking with this white guy. So when I saw him, I was like instantly like turned off. I was thinking when I saw him, he was kind of dressed up, had a little suit coat on, some slacks, he was looking nice. But I was thinking like, you know, he's just a so-called brother. You know, so-called brother, for those of you who don't know, that's like a black man who only date white women, you know, so-called brother. So anyway, so he was walking on the side of the other side of the mall, and I was going, and so I just kind of looked up like, you know, so-called brother. So I went in this store, this one store before I got to New York and Company, and so when I came out, my husband and the white guy, they were like walking in front of me. And so I was just walking, you know, real fast, and I kind of like stormed by them, kind of pushed them out the way, like, get out the way, you know. And so I kept walking, walked on to New York and Company. So as I was standing in line, I felt somebody tap me on my shoulder. And so I turned around and like, you know, like, who is this? And it was him, girl. I was like, oh, Lord, here he is. What does he want? And so he was like, no, you know, I don't mean to be, I'm not trying to offend you or something. He said, I just want to get to know you. And so keep in mind now, it's a line full of women in this store. So when I turn around, everybody just looking at me like, okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? So I was like, okay, well, let me just check out. So as I checked out, me and my husband, we walked out the store, and we were just walking and talking. And so he kind of walked me out of the mall. And it was just something different about him, girl. I don't know, the conversation was different. He seemed kind of like shy to me. Every time, you know, he would say something, I'd look at him to respond, he'll turn his head. So I was thinking like, oh, he is so shy. He's so sweet. Okay, on my next video, I'm going to tell y'all why he kept turning his head. So be sure to subscribe so you can get notification when that video is posted. Okay, so anyway, so he kept turning his head. I was thinking, oh, he's so sweet, blah, blah, whatever. So it was just something different about him, y'all. It started raining. We were standing out there in the rain. My hair was getting wet, and I don't do rainwater on my hair. So I knew I was going to have to go home and wash my hair. But it was just something different about him. And it was like a glow, like a hallelujah glow. Girl, it was like a glow of him. I was like, man, something different about this guy. So we exchanged numbers, and you know, we talked and stuff, and you know, time went on. I can go all into the story, but I'm not. It'll be all day. But so you know, now we're married, almost 11 years later. So in conclusion of this video, y'all, I know you probably thinking she's crazy as hell, telling me to go to Home Depot and meet me a man, but I'm telling you, you ain't even got to be cute. You ain't got to dress up. You can just get in there and go. Girl, they will flock to you, okay? But the moral of the story is, we as women can't be too judgmental. You know, we can't discriminate. When you go in Home Depot, girl, look, you're going to see Hispanic. Ooh, and they love some black women. You're going to see white men like black women too. Don't let them fool you, girl. They love some black women, okay? So the bottom line is, y'all, we just have to stop being so picky and judgmental and just find a good guy. A guy that's going to provide. A guy that's going to meet you halfway. A guy that's not going to, you know, hit on you or beat you or, you know, all of that stuff. You have to give him a chance. No guy is perfect. You know, I see on Facebook, you know, those little photos of the black man with all the shining muscles, and, you know, they put a little thing about black love. And, okay, it's cute, but that is not, it's not realistic. You know what I mean? If you find a guy like that, is he a good guy? You know, he can look like that. You know, he can put those little sweet words in your mouth, but I don't know what else is going to come along with that. What baggage does he have? So, you know, I just think that we need to be realistic about it. As I mentioned, you know, don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. You know, you got to make yourself available. You know, you don't have to go online and meet a guy. Not that anything is wrong with that. But, I mean, just make yourself available. You know, when you're in the Home Depot, stop looking so mean. Stop looking so grouchy. You know, men, they pay attention to that. You know, walk with confidence. You know, be polite. That's what guys are looking for. And just give guys a chance. You know, when you meet a guy, you know, don't automatically think, oh, you trying to find Mr. Husband. No, girl, meet you a lot of them. Meet a lot of guys, date around, you know, have fun. Don't be so serious. Stop trying to be so judgmental. It's a lot of men out there. Black men, white men, Hispanic, Asian, you name it. They are out there. I have never had an issue with finding a man. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. But I have never, even being married, girl, they still approach me. And, you know, I have to let them know I'm married, or I'll say something like, oh, I know somebody I can hook you up with. Because I know for a fact they saw this ring on my finger, but, you know, they're going to try or whatever. So the moral of the story is, y'all, we cannot be judgmental. If you want to meet your man, go to Home Depot. There's a whole lot of them out there, y'all. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I am going to post another video to give you some tips on how to keep the man once you meet the man. Okay, so that's the problem. That's the problem right there. You can meet a man, but you know, you got to know how to keep the man too. So be sure to subscribe. There's a little bell somewhere down there. Click the little bell so you can receive notification when that video or any other video is posted. And until the next video, guys, bye bye.